I'm back. I'm going to find my lights from my garage. Ta-da! We're back. I'm halfway through filming a video on this. So, I'm a bit all over the place recently. Got bits everywhere. So, I'm halfway through a video on this. But we're just going to push that to one side for a minute because I need to move that out because that's going in the back of the van because we might go for a little run up to the 110 tomorrow with the boys and take that for a bit of a spin, bit of off-roading on the field. And then what I need to do is get to the bottom of this situation on this. Why does it keep cutting out? So I'm going to try and get to the bottom of that, and it's going to end in this. So I've got another carb that's been on a shelf forever and a day. And we're going to try the old school, because I haven't got an ultrasonic cleaner, boiling the carbs. Apparently that's an old school trick, is to just boil the carbs. So quick little video. I'm going to get the carb off the scooter. I'm going to boil that one first, see how much rubbish comes out of it. And I'm going to boil this one and see how much rubbish comes out of that. And then work out what we're doing from there. So stick around. I'm going to move some bikes around, get that scoot to a point where I can get to the engine side of it, and then we'll get the carb off it. Step number one is to take these off. I'll let you come with me for the ride today. I find it nice and relaxing coming in the garage of an evening. I'll be honest with you, this is my way of switching off. So I'll take the top of the carb box off. Again, I've had loads of suggestions of things to try, but I'm going to go through that list with you in a minute. So we're going to take that off, air filter off. Air filter off, and there is the carb. Fuel pipe in. Carb, I don't know how much you can see on this camera. Carb, choke. So let's strip that down. What I do need to do while I'm here is just take the mixture screw out the back, because that gets in the way of the carb when I'm trying to housing when I'm trying to take it off. So to reset these on these Vespas, it's 1.5 turns when we put it all back together. Oh, which is very hard to do while you've got a tripod and a camera in your way. But I'm trying to bring you guys along for the ride. What I tend to do is just take this off here and leave the fuel pipe where it is. That's my plan. If it will, I may need a spanner. Yeah, that's going to need a spanner. Drop all the tools on the floor. Right. One mixture screw, which looks okay. So that's not our problem. Right, spanner. Right, back at it and crack that off there. So again, I've had a new fuel pipe, new tap, new all sorts, so I don't know what's causing this fault, I'll be honest with you. But we're going to find out. If not, it's going to end up being an ornament because I'm sick of it. Right, fuel pipe off. Got my little screwdriver. Open the choke up. Come on, there we go. Unhook the choke. And then the throttle is here. Let me twist that. So that's your throttle down here. Whoop, whoop. So that'll unhook as we take it out, as we lift the carb out. It's as easy as that, really. It's them two out. Cut the 2 bolts off that are holding it in. Nice quick job, and then watch out for all the washers. Always fall on the floor. Oh no, the rain started as well now. Left the Honda outside as well. Oh no, disaster. Right. That's that. I'm going to go and move the Honda quickly before the rain starts and pick them up so they don't fall inside the engine. There we go. Out. One carb out. There's the hook for that. So, rescue them washers from down there, and then we'll go and strip. I'll move the motorbike first, and then I'm going to strip this carb down. So, I'm standing looking at this carb thinking, where are all the bits? That's not the one I'm taking apart. Right. Here's what I prepared earlier. Aha! Fada! Here's the one we're taking apart. So, right. Are they the same? Yeah, look the same, don't they? Right, let's start stripping this apart. I have my little bowl of things I need. Screwdriver. Let's start pulling it apart. Top off first. This should be full of fuel. Screw. Like that. And there's a little filter in the top there. Ooh, come on. Which is the total wrong tool to be taking that out with. Which is there. Again, that's nice and clean, so it's not that. This is when I open this and it's full of crap. And I've just sussed my problem out in one go. But anyway, top off that. 1, 2, I've got a new gasket set coming for all of this. 2, top comes off there. There's our float and our float bowl. Boop, 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 boop. All looks relatively clean. So that can go in there. What's in there? Oh, there is a few bits in there. Sloshing around, I don't know if you can see it. But there's a few bits in there. Right, well, I'm going to get rid of this fuel in the correct, safe and environmental manner. Yeet. There we go. That takes that. Oh, there is a bit of rubbish down in the bottom of there, you know. Maybe not. Anyway, right. Jet's out now. What's that one got in it? None. So there's a jet in here with a carb. That's one. Let's see. Look at that. Clean now. So that's one. This is the one I always, so this is the idle jet, which is the one I always take out and give a blow out, and then that seems to fix it, which is that one there. Which is that one there, 155, 160. Let's see if we can find a bigger one of them. And then this one is our main jet. I think I swapped this when we was on the side of the road. Yeah, I put a 110 in that. It's normally got a 98 in that. Swap that side of the road. I'm going to go back to what it originally had in it. This is our idle screw. Mixture screw goes in the back, which I've already took out. That comes out of there. That looks alright. It's a bit grimy, but looks alright. It is a bit grimy. Anyway, box of bits. So what I'm going to do now is boil this, apparently, and see how much rubbish comes off it. It's doing summer because it's bubbly through all the little holes in the carb, so keep an eye on it and see what happens, I think. It's definitely... Well, one carb boiled. And if you look in there, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I can see all sorts of little bits of crap all over the top of that water. So it's maybe been quite successful. So I'm going to take that out of there. Tip it up. Get all the water out of it. Like that. Right. Now I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm going to blow it all out. And when the gasket set comes in a couple of days, I'm going to chuck it back together and take it for a run and see what happens. In the meantime, see, I've noticed something a little bit different on that carb to this one I've got here. So that's my original one. This is the other one, but it seems to have an extra. This one seems to have an extra hole here. So I don't think we're going to be able to use that one, because I don't think it's the same. So that's ridden with that plan. It's definitely got an extra hole in that one. Right, so that's cleaned out. I'm going to blow it all out when it's cooled off. You can sort of see all the bits in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just bits all in there. So maybe that's been successful. I have no idea. But hopefully not steamed up, but hopefully that's fixed it. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here, because everybody's like, oh, your tank's filthy, your tank will be dirty. Try and clean your tank. Let me show you this here. Right, can we look inside my fuel tank? If you look inside my fuel tank, it is absolutely spotlessly clean. So yeah, no rust, there's no crud. Clean, brand new tap with a filter on. So I just don't know what's causing me this issue, but I don't know. That's how I've ended up cleaning carbs out on a Saturday night. The tank's clean. It's had a brand new fuel tap, the cap, so I know the breather's fine in the fuel cap, the little valve in the cap. Brand new fuel pipe. I don't know. That little gauze filter in the top, that's new. I don't know. This is my last ditch effort. So yeah, hopefully that's done a magical trick. I have no idea. But like I said, this one's going to be a short and sweet. I just thought I'll get on with this, get it done. Waiting for some bits on it now, so I'm going to leave you here. And thanks for coming. Thanks for getting to the end. If you can, leave a comment, leave a like. It does help, really does help the video. Gets it out to more people, blah blah blah, the usual stuff. So it does help. Yeah, stick about. I'm going to put this back together in a couple of days or whenever, next week, week after. I've got this video coming out on this one. We're just running cables and all the rest of that on this one. We need to paint the front wheel, but we're getting there with that one. I've got a lad on bike, sorting out all the bits for it. I was going to put all the indicators and stuff on, but as you can see from that is not going to do any sort of electrical thing I need it to. So we're going to need an older new parts for that. So we're getting there. So yeah, that one's next. I think. Oh God, I've been filming this one video on this one for weeks, but we'll get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, that one's next, and then we're gonna hopefully get these parts for this, get it back on the scoot, and go for another little take you with me for a little run on the scoot. Just see if it's fixed. If not, I'm gonna put it in the living room, and it's gonna be an ornament because I'm sick to death of it. Oh the joys! Right, thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one.